Good evening, everyone. Greetings. This is Elizabeth, and let me get my phone in there. I got a little sidetracked. I was double checking comments on my one video. And then I forgot what I'm doing. Let me find my live. How's that? We'll start with that. We'll go to my channel. We'll go into my live. Can we open that? That would be nice. Thank you. I can hear me. That's a plus. Woohoo. Cordelia, I have a question. There were 2 comments that actually said I want to enter the giveaway, and then there were 1 international and then 2 others that didn't say anything about the giveaway. Question is, do we want to put them on the list or just have it between the 2 who actually said giveaway in the comment? Giveaway. And then we want to say hello to Heather. How are you doing? Brenda, hello. Jim, hi Mr. Jim. Janine, hello. Yeah, no, I'm late. T, not afraid of color. Hello. And Miss Cordelia, of course, hello. Miss Pam, a PJB Stamper, how are you doing? All right, so, I forgot to share this. Let me copy the link. We want to make sure we get lots of peeps in here. Lots of peeps. Am I? No, I still sleeping. No, I had a late dinner and then I almost forgot. Honest, I was like, I gotta go. Gotta go. Do. And my phone is on Do Not Disturb, so I didn't hear Mr. Jim say, "Hey, you're late." I know, I'm so late. Facebook. Switchy. Pasty. Do. Just live. There we go. Nope, that's live 3. I always push a 3. Enter. Paste. Next. Share. Posty McPosterson. Let me go back to my comments. Commenters. Janenses. Okay. So I will put the other 2 names on. Serious delay again, I swear. Actually, no, we're gonna stick to the rules, I think, because, there was the 2 people that actually did put giveaway in the comments, and the other 2 had commented before I was telling people to just check out the channel, so we will do that. We will do that in a little bit. We'll do a giveaway. Look at this. Isn't this the cutest little birdie? I got him at Stampaway last year. He is the Bluebird by Anthony's Papercraft. Rulesy as rules. Yeah, I feel so too. Okay, so we're going to do the Anthony's Papercraft, and tomorrow you guys will have a video on this guy. It'll be a short video because he's a one and done kind of stamp. So if you want to see this guy stamped out, look out for my video tomorrow. I stamped him and then stamped him and stamped him and stamped him. He's a good little train. Good little choo-choo. But I thought we would do a little bit of mixy-mixy with this guy. I want to stamp him on some vellum. This vellum has a hole. I don't know. I probably ran it over or something. So I'm just going to stamp him above that hole so I have this nice chunk left. So we're going to stamp him on vellum and then color his backside. Color his backside. We're going to flip him over and color him with some alcohol markers. And then I pulled out my Tim Holtz stencil that has the polka dots and this little tree thingy. It's a THMM113. This was part of the stamp and stencil collection from Joann's Fabrics. So there is a stamp that comes with this one. I don't know which one it is. Sinus crud. Oh, nasally headache. We're gonna do... I want to do a nice blue background with blue polka dots and then do lunar paste through this. And then when we pop our vellum on, we'll still see some of that through the vellum. So we're going to do this part first just so that we get, so that we get that lunar paste to dry. Okay, I'm going in with some No Diving because it's a beautiful blue color. Let me tell you, look at that. Look at that blue. Don't use Sinus Plumber. That sounds painful anyways. Gloria! There's a bird nest on the camera and there's a bunch of chirping. That's cute and funny all at the same time, but I can see why that would be annoying. That's fabulous. I want to get some birds. We had birds when we lived in Washington, and instead of stressing them out for the long journey, we gave them to some people to take care of the birds. And last I heard that they were very happy birds. But I miss having birds in the house. There's a lot of chirpy birds outside the house, but I want chirpy birds inside the house. You know what I mean? Look at that blue. And I don't mind my sky backgroundies being blotchy. That's never really bothered me. And if you don't like blotchy, you just gotta get a bigger blending brush. Or just take your time and do more detailed blending. I just do whatever makes me happy. And loosey-goosey blending makes me happy. That's it. Just stick your finger in it. Guys talking about some sinus meds. I like that. And the lunar paste will go over this nice and easy. I think I do want to get this little spot right here just a little bit darker. Oh, look at that. Don't go fuzzy on me, camera. Behave yourself. We have, look at that. Just fabulous. We're going to come in with some clear skies to make our polka dots. And I'm not even cleaning the brush, you guys. We're just going to put some polka dots in here. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. We're not even going to care if they mingle over the top of other polka dots. You know, it's not that big of a deal if they do. We're just going in, having some fun with our polka dots. Oh, look at that. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. Oh, look at those polka dots. So we got some polka dots. Polka dot, polka dots. So you see we got some spare polka dots. Oh, I love it. Ugh, let's clean our blue mess. Do. I have cleanup paper. I know, don't judge me. I have a bin for my cleanups now. I can just put them away. Look at that. And then we're gonna mist that. I added way too much water to that. We're just gonna clean that off. I mucked that up. I should have just sprayed the rag. My bad. Okay, so we've got this nice blue background. Ugh, look at that. We'll do something with that later. I don't know if today, but we will. We're doing better with using our background. We could do lots better. Now, I've got this flipped over, okay? So it's backwards, because stencils are Beautimus that way. You can use them front side, back side, left side, right side. Nobody's going to judge you. Now, it is cut off there and there. So I'm going to make sure that I am off the page, right? Like so. I could come in because I still need to trim this. Okay, so I changed my mind. I do need to trim this. So I'll just go right up to the edge. Right up to the edge. And then we can trim this. So I'm going to set that like that. We're going to get... I want to cover all of my paper that I don't want paste on. Okay, get that nice and covered. If you're having issues with your mint tape sticking for a second and third time, a little bit of heat, like my hands get hot, so a little bit of heat will actually help with that. And I actually need more mint tape because I want to cover these polka dots. Okay, I already got my polka dots in there, so I don't need any more. We're just going to cover these little dotums like so. And we're going to be careful because I have this little piece right here that's sticking up. So I'm going to make sure that I scoop downwards. Okay. Then we're going to reach down into our bin and grab some lunar paste. And I'm feeling a little bit of minty fresh mixed with a little bit of where's my minty fresh? Did I not label the top of it, you guys? I need to label the rest of the tops. There you are, a little minty fresh. Just gonna borrow some of that and put it right on top so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. I'm gonna put you back, sort of. Yeah, you could use a Post-it note. I do like the mint tape because it's, you know, my Post-it notes only have a tiny bit of adhesive. And if you bump them, they might come off easier than this. I don't know. You could use whatever makes your heart happy. You know, there are Post-it notes and other sticky brands. Okay, I'm just... Sorry, I was trying to read up on the comments. I got a little confused. Huh. Okay, yeah, we can mention Gina K. I don't mind. Okay. Sorry, okay. I don't know. I think I'm missing something, but that's okay. We will just roll with it. Okay, so I got my Leda Gata, and I got me some Minty Fresh. That way there, our little branches get a little bit of fun marbling. Fun marbling. That spatula just came flying at me. Okay. So I'm going to do Minty Fresh. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see. Yeah. I'll message after. I don't need any violent feedback or anything. Ugh. Anybody else getting kicked out? Sorry, just caught me off guard and spatula. There you are. We're gonna just kind of drag this. Oops. Went a little too far. I gotta be careful. I always get a little wild. Get a little wild with the thingy. Alright. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that turned out really good. Look at that. We'll let that dry. There we go. And do we want to add that? We might add this. Let's do a little cleanup of this onto that. And this time we're going to do it a little bit nicer. We're going to get that on there like so. We're going to get that on there like so. We're going to do a light misting. We're going to get our crusty rag and just kind of push that lunar paste into the crevices. And I'm going to be careful of that little piece right there. And then we're just going to clean that lunar paste up right over our other page. Because you'll be shocked at how much shimmer is left over, even in the cleanup. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So, got a little gooey on this, but that's okay. We'll just put those. If we have little die cuts or little punches, if you have little punches and you get lunar paste on your tape, you like basically have stickers. Just add a little bit of extra glue. You can die cut that lunar paste, but I am just chucking that in the bin. And we're going to clean. And clean some more. If you get to your lunar paste fairly quickly, it is pretty easy to clean up on your delicate stencils. You just got to kind of be careful. Even regular cleanup. A little extra water. Yes, use it like washi tape. That's a fabulous idea. And just like washi, you might need to add some extra adhesive. You know, those tapes are fun, but they're super low tack. Some are a little bit more sticky than others. Oops. And I just had that spot clean. It doesn't have to be perfectly clean, okay? Just as long as you don't have a lot of buildup in the crevices. That's the biggest thing. Okay, so that's done. That goes back in there. That is not to that one. That goes there. That goes there. T got the new Tim Holtz mixed media mat. She says she's already stained it. Okay, there's that. All nice and see, even though that was nice and crusty, it cleaned off these non-porous surfaces really easily. QE? What is QE? Have a good evening, Pam. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully your sinus crud goes away. Okay. Time for Stampy. Using our Anthony's Paper Craft Bluebird. We're going to stamp it right over the tear in my paper. Because that's fabulous. I just, I think I want to, I want to see what it looks like embossed in gold and then inked on the back. Let's see how that does. I'm not 100% sure. Pardon me while I get the embossing powder off the back of my Misty from my last session. There we go. It's a makeover show. Huh. Oh, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I used to watch that. Is it on a streaming thingy? I used to watch that when we had Dish. I like Queer Eye for a Straight Guy. And I'll say it. If they ban me, shame on them. Ooh. I have Netflix. I'll have to go check that out. Put it on my to-watch list. With I like the Great Baking Show. I like a lot of shows. let's not lie. I like a lot of shows. Okay, so we've got that there. We're going to put that there. We're going to lift that there. We're going to get our little doodad and our little doodad. I run into Tom once in a while in that place. That's cool. Ooh, they did a frat house. I bet you that was fun. They do some fun transformations. Yeah. Yeah, hijacking words. Right, T? Hijacking words. Symbolism, you know, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Okay, and then Versamark. I think we're going to do gold. I think we are. I think we're going to do gold. We're going to try the gold. If we don't like it, we'll use it on something else and try again. And when I do my Versamark, it's probably the only ink that I smush my pad into like a crazed lunatic. Like, I want it nice and inky. I can't see it. So I smush the cruddlies out of it. And then we lift. And then we check it out. And, okay, I was like, oh, it missed, but there's natural break in the line right there. So I think it got it really good. Scrapbooking. Oh, somebody's going live. Scrapbook.com. No, not scrapbook.com. Scrapbooking Made Simple, maybe. Open some winder. Ow! I just got smushed by my meganets. Look at that. We're going to close it. I'm not going to take the bird out just in case we need to do her up again. Her or him. I don't know. Yeah. I went to set it down and I went to, I don't know, but it like flipped over and like bit me. It's Attack of the Meganets. We're using Ancient Gold, aka Princess Gold, embossing powder by Ranger. This was gifted to me. Honestly, I'm terrible. I should, when people gift me stuff, I should write on the packaging. Oh, did you see that? I made a mess. Look. It spat. It spat up. There we go. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Yep. Nice notification. Lets me know when people go live. I can actually hear that one. I don't know. You know, some notifications, you hear them so often, you kind of go noise blind to them and you don't hear them anymore. I have yet to not hear Baby Shark go off. Let me tell you. Okay. I'm going to get my heating tool, so you might need to turn down your volumes. Alright, so get on your hook, don't harass me. Some papers you can heat from the back. If you can heat from the back, by all means heat from the back. Thicker papers, if you heat front and back, you'll do a better foiling, better embossing. Avoiding the pressure or the blowing on the front. Sometimes, you know, if it's not sticky enough, it'll blow it off. So lots of options to heat it. There's definitely nothing wrong with heating from the front. And if your paper starts to wrinkle, you're just holding it too long in one spot. Move it around. I like to heat it up, then go from underneath to see if it'll heat up from underneath. And then keep it moving so it doesn't wrinkle. But look at that beauty. And then that is going to go right over there. I think that turned out gorgeous. And that's going to go on top of that. So we're going to need to fussy cut this. But before we do, let's get some color on the back side. And we want to make sure it's cool. Okay. Any vellum on any surface, you want to make sure it's cool, because if this is still warm, you can muck it up, and we don't want to muck it up. Okay, so we want to make sure it's nice and cool, and then we color. And honestly, I don't know what color a bluebird is. Let's get a picture of a bluebird real quick. Is it just their bellies that are blue? Bluebird, 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 bluebirds. Oh, look at that little bluebird. Has got blue wings, a reddish and white underbelly. Okay, and that's kind of a rusty orangey color. Look at that guy. Isn't he just gorgeous? So we'll get a nice dark blue. When you're doing the back side of vellum, you want rich, deep colors, because once you go and flip it, it's not going to be that rich anymore. Okay, so here is coral. Okay, and then we flip it over. I like that. So we'll use coral for some of that. Some of that will stay white, and then we need a nice, pretty blue that'll show up and look good with that. Oh, hopefully that shows up good. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Can we get a little bit brighter, though? Can we get a little bit brighter? What does that one look like? Oh, they look almost the same to me. We can use this one and then add a little bit of shadowing with that one. I think that'll work. Okay, now on the back side, there's nothing for our pins to run into, okay? So we can, I'm going to say that the blue goes right across like that. And it doesn't matter if we go over the lines, because when we flip it over, you won't see it. Because the embossing is not see-through, just the vellum. Now, vellum and alcohol markers, it's a non-porous surface. So as you add layers, it actually leaves marker marks. So if you don't want marker marks, you really got to work at it. I don't mind marker marks. They can come off as looking like painterly. And if you make a mess, you can wipe it. Yeah, this one, okay, so the image is almost a purpley blue color, and then I'm using a more of a bluey blue color. But I don't mind, you know what I mean? I don't mind. Oh, his tail too. Get his little tail colored in. And then we're going to come in with some of this darker bits, and we're going to go right. We're going to go right where there's little detail marks on the other side. Just pop in some of that darker blue. just like so. And then let's get another orangey color just to add some, yeah, that'll work. So we're gonna come in here and it looks like the blue kind of runs down, so I need to go back in with the blue and get this part here. And then the chesty area looks like it kind of just is that area there. There we go. Get some of that in there. Kind of do scratchy marks in the general direction of feathers. That'll work just fine. And then come in again with this blue combo that we had going on right there. And his beak kind of looks black. And his eyeball looks black, but his eyeball is going to be gold. There we go. So let's get a little bit of black for the beak. And his leggies look black. Is that his only leggy? Look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness. He's fabulous. Fabirdless. Okay, so these little cotton flowers, I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but it looks like maybe a little leafy. I'm going to do it all pinks. I'm going to do the base a really dark pink and then lighter pink. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be right or not, but they're my flowers, so I can do whatever I want, right? So we're going to do that for the base, and then that might be too light. You got to be able to see. Yeah, that one you can barely see, so no go for that one. Let's try this one. Oh, they're almost the same color. We'll make a do. We'll make a do. Is this the back side? Yes, it is the back side. No, I don't want to open my image. Thank you. We're going to just add this pink in there. Kind of hard to tell what some of these lines are, but we'll just make do. I have no idea. Let's kind of go in there willy-nilly. I don't know. It's working. And I think that is a leaf. So we'll leave that one to be green. Like, maybe if we did more of a purpley color, that would be a more high contrasty thingy. I like that. We'll do that. And then we'll just use that to fill in the rest of the flowers where I left white. I don't know what I'm coloring. Looking good though. We'll just color this one all purple. Just grab some markers and mix it up, you guys. There we go. And then we'll get our little bit of green for this guy right here. The one little leaf. There we go. I think that looks good. Oh yeah, look at that. I think he looks pretty fabulous. John, hello, hello. Okay, let's grab some scissors. Get some fussy cutting scissors. Okay. Look at how pretty. We're gonna try and snip into here. That looks decent. Just gotta there we go. That's better. That's better. Vellum can be a little bit tricky. It's not like paper with the fibers that kind of stop the blade. So if you're not careful, the blade keeps going and it can go a little bit too off course sometimes. So just be careful when you're doing your snips. Give yourself ample room. Cut this loose piece off like so. And there's the hole in our vellum that we stamped around so that we can cut this little, making our own ephemera, you guys. That's all we're doing, making some ephemera. And if you have bird ephemera, you could definitely use the techniques I've done today. Make yourself a background and get bye, T. Ooh, a workshop. Have fun. The one you told me about the other night. I should have wrote it. Oh, am I dead? I froze. Come on. Don't stop now. Did we catch up finally? Nope, I'm back. Woohoo! I don't have to start a new live stream. Yay! Let's just put those pins down. Let's get this stuff rolling. We got 10 minutes and it'll probably boot us. Who knows? Okay, so we did our lunar paste. It's almost completely dry, you guys. How can I tell? It's still slightly tacky. And not like super tacky, but I can feel it being a little bit sticky. Are we ready? Are we ready? Ooh, look it. Oh my goodness. Now we just decide where we want to put this in our little scene. I'm thinking down here, honestly, because I don't want too much of my birdie yeah, I think right there. I think that's the spot. Because if I put it up here, I just feel like this is getting lost a little bit. So if I put it down here, I think it just stands out more down here. Okay. Now, how do we adhere this? You guys, I know you're asking. Some of you already know. Some of you are like, oh yeah. There's lots of things you can do, right? You could put this on sticky dots. Now, if you put it on sticky dots, all of these light areas, you will see the teeny little dots and it will cause neat texture. Sticker paper, you could, you know, a big sheet of solid sticky stuff. You could totally do that. This is probably my favoriteest thing to do. Is we just make sure our nozzle, okay, it just, okay, well, somebody wants to see this real quick. So it does look good on the cleanup sheet. I might have to do that again. Do another one for the cleanup sheet. It does look nice on my cleanup sheet though. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? But I want it on this one. Because I can see the polka dots and stuff. Stacked acetate with double-sided tape. Yeah, see there's lots of different ways. But this is my easy, smeezy, lazy way. So all the places where there's gold bits, I just take my my little glue, right? It's not, yeah, just like so. Just make sure it's in these little areas like so, because you don't need a ton of glue. That's the nice thing about these good glues, is you don't need a ton. And it will stick. Like so. And there it is. Our little birdie. Isn't it so pretty? Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's trim her down. We're going to use our decal trimmer because I've been decaling everything lately. We're going to take just a teeny bit off of this side. I mean, literally just as little as humanly possible. That was really close. And then we're going to take a little bit off of this side, like so. And then we're going to take a little bit more off of this side. Okay, not quite to four inches. And then this is not quite to 5 1/4. So this is a little bit bigger than a normal doodad. Let me get a card base here so you can see. We're not going to have a ton of white. Okay, and it looks like I have more white on the side, so I'm going to take just a hair more off the top. Just a hair. And yes, the decal trimmer will leave little bits left behind if you abuse it, like I just did. It's not meant to take slivers off, you guys. Okay, I'm cutting a sliver off plus going through lunar paste, but look at that. We get this nice, beautiful, thin, white area. But I must say, for doing something it's not supposed to be doing, we got some pretty thin, pretty thin pieces. Okay, there's those. We get our, oh, I love that bird. Look at that. We'll have to come back to that birdie and do another video with the birdie, I think. More of a subtle look, like watercolor birdie. That would be fun. Watercolor birdie. Alright, so there's that. And then we're going to do our wheel of names for Cordelia's giveaway. Yeah, the polka dots almost look like a layer of vellum too. It's pretty cool. Okay, so the two entrants that mentioned giveaway in their comments was Cards for Cancer, aka Carla Bostic, and Brenda Katrine, who is right there in our chatty chat. Those two. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheelie wheel. Maybe press. There we go. Press the button, Elizabeth. And our winner is, I spelt it wrong. Cards for Cancer, aka Carla. Thank you so much for commenting that you wanted to enter in for Cordelia's giveaway. And thank you so much. All right, so that is Carla. We're going to remove that. And then Brenda, if I, Brenda, I'll mail you, pardon me, what is going on here? Close that today. Yes, please. Brenda, I will mail you this card. Okay, so we're going to put Brenda's name on this because she did want to enter the giveaway, and with two people, I don't know, I feel a little weird. So, Carla is getting the package from Cordelia. Cordelia says, cool, I have her address. If not, let me know. And then, we are going to, oh, I better not write that right there, right? On Wednesday, I'm mailing out some stuff. So, Brenda K., I think I have your address. I'm pretty sure. I will mail you this. Just so that you have a little prize too. Okay, and we'll get it all ready so you can see. I used my scan and cut. I printed. I scan and cut my little labels. Aren't they adorable? Just got to get the little backer off. Sometimes it's a little trickety. Sometimes I have absolutely no issues with these. And then sometimes it's like a plethora of issues. Oh, I almost had it too. I almost had it separated. There we go. There we go. And we swipe that off. We put that right there. We get our little pen and we sign it. Ta-da! There it is. There's Brenda's card. We'll get that in the mail on Wednesday. Isn't that awesome? Fabulous, fabulous. Donna Nipper, good evening and good night, because we're all done for today. We got our beautiful bluebird. Tomorrow I have a short video up on stamping this guy, also from Anthony's Papercraft. I love his designs. And we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And we'll see you. I'll probably see you in the chats tomorrow for Debbie J and Dawn. And then Wednesday, I'm live at 7 and then live again at 9:30 on Linda's channel. So you'll get to see me twice. So we'll see you then too.